Good afternoon, freedom fighters. It is April 22nd, 2026, 1:47 p.m. our time, East Coast time. But I want to go back a couple days to where we had a very large chemtrail operation where they made the sky completely orange at sunset with their aluminum and barium and strontium reflection clouds. You can see at daybreak, it was massive chemtrails across Louisiana, southern Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. Also, very large fires taking place, 113 across Florida. Georgia's being burnt. Last year in Canada, they burnt, at this time last year in Canada, they were setting the world on fire. And it doesn't seem to be happening this year. Another chemtrail operation up here. But get back to what I want to show you here. But I want to go to my shrimp boat from this evening, and show you what they were doing. All this is chemtrail activities. You can see their lines. They also do what they call canister bursts, where they do big aerosol dumps. But very heavy chemtrail operation through Louisiana. I mean, you can just see dozens of lines. Same through Mississippi, Alabama, very heavy lines. But the fallout from that night is tremendous. Thank you to the warriors that's already watched it. But look at these massive fires. And they're going to get way worse the next day. This is 2 days ago. Today's very cloudy where you can't really see what's going on, but heavy chemtrail operation. And this stuff, by the way, is very flammable, but these droughts they're creating is on purpose. We're in red flag warning in Georgia and Florida at this moment, and I believe a few other states as well. But you can see the massive fire growing in Georgia, Florida, and you cannot see all of them. And here's some more that's firing up at the same time near Columbus. Maybe another one there. Maybe another one there by Athens. I hear there's a giant one in Alabama that I never could see because of the cloud cover. Another one over here by Savannah, Haynesville. I'm from this area. I've lived there most of my childhood till I moved to Florida when I was 10 and became a commercial fisherman. Oops, too fast. But they just put out the sun that day, and somebody said, oh, they haven't seen them in North Florida. We just didn't look up. They're spraying North Florida heavily all the way to, well, all the way across to Tampa here. But the Georgia fire is massive, as well as these other ones are growing, and you can still see the one coming out of Florida. They need that smoke, but they're also burning incredible forestry lands and people's homes I've seen burn as well. We've had several unusual fires here recently, and where I live, Spring Hill, and Hernando Beach area, and Hudson had one that just sporadically started. And some could be accidental, but are they creating these fires on purpose? You can see the fires keep spreading out. Very heavy chemtrail operation. You can no longer see the one in Florida. All man-made clouds here. But wait till you see the incredible red reflection of our sunsets. Before we go any farther, I want to show you this evening while we were shrimping. This video is right before sunset, and then I'll show you the live stream I was doing as well here of the red sky. I've watched sunsets my entire life. They're creating stuff I've never seen. Well, we got a chemtrail, chemicals everywhere. and ripples, massive ripples in the sky. The machine is on. These people are truly evil what's doing this to us. Very breezy right now. Freezing up north. Oh, look at the ripples. Imagine it'd be a huge fallout video tonight. Standing by. Okay, here's the live stream part. Then I'm going to go to the fallout. I also created a short video that's gotten almost 15,000 views or something. Let's see. 17,000 views on a short I created. I copied to one of Max's intros, but it's very much the truth, and I cannot believe YouTube's let it out. But check out the sunset here. It's very brilliant. Heavy spray in the past few days. Look at the aluminum reflection going on. You can still see ripples. Very reflective the sky is. Look how reflective the material they've been spraying on us for days is. Aluminum and barium is very highly reflective. It looks pretty, but it ain't nice. Let's go ahead and rig this thing out. Grab my mount here. It's a Steely mount. Put a magnet on the back of the phone. I'll do another live stream tonight. We're going shrimping tonight. Hopefully it'll be calm enough where I can put it on the table. And I didn't get a very good reception from the internet. It kept losing it. In the beginning, it seems like we lose it every night. Then it works good the rest of the night. But sad it cuts y'all off. But just be patient with it. Maybe one day I'll buy the bigger internet on a boat I'm going to stay on. But we'll see. Here's the fallout video. It's 4 minutes long. Okay, my friends. I'm going to show y'all some stuff here. Got a really heavy chemtrail fallout. I have a few sharks around the boat. Light don't seem the bottom, does it? But look at the chemtrail fallout. Chemicals falling from the sky. What are we breathing? Very heavy chemtrails the past 4 days. Just evil what they are getting away with. Truly evil, my friends. Chemtrail fallout. Shots. Looks like that material's in the water there. How can it not be? As far as the light can go, I see it. But they have sprayed us very heavy the past 4 days, and over the Gulf last night and this morning was unbelievable lines. This is not moisture. You cannot feel it on your face. It's not sands from Africa. It's not sand or moisture of any kind. It is chemicals, aluminum, barium, and strontium. That's why it's so reflective in the light. Truly evil people doing evil things to us in so many ways, lying to us with every breath. There's the moon. It's a little slither of it. Looks a lot bright. Looks more of it than it really is. But very heavy chemical fallout. Like I said, it's not moisture. It's not falling on my face. I can't feel it. Can't taste it. But we are breathing this material, and it's very unsafe. A couple more sharks. See how anything's living. Seagull. speeding in the light. But heavy fallout, chemical fallout. Wondering why we see barely any birds. The trees are dying. Way less fish in the sea. Has nothing to do with overfishing. Very dangerous chemical fallout. Very heartbreaking, my friends, of what I've been studying. Let's go back to the live camera. Not live side, but let's go back to the satellite. Okay, all that was taking place at this moment here. We set over right at 8 o'clock, and the next morning, and it cleared out. See, that's what I seen. That they quit spraying us, everything cleared out, but the fallout was still there at ground level. Very heavy chemtrails, and I do not see this stuff, this material, when they're not spraying. First time I seen it was while I was commercial fishing for ladyfish, and I'm like, what is falling from the sky? This is crazy. But the next morning, yesterday morning, you can really see how much smoke's in the atmosphere. Fairly clear, so you can see the separate fires. Large chemtrail operation coming across Tennessee. Somebody keeps asking me, I thought DeSantis banned this, but we don't regulate above 500 feet, so there's no stopping it. It's just a joke. It's kind of like, oh, we're helping. No, you're not. Nobody's stopping any of this. But heavy smoke. Let's proceed and see what else is taking place here. See a separate fire there. The wind direction switch is going to push it out of the way. Massive blow up. Small fires all over the place that could erupt into bigger ones. But these are two massive fires in Georgia taking place. Multiple fires. You can see the separation. To me, it looks like it's being done on purpose. Look at that plush of white smoke. Like they're making it laser lit from aircraft or satellite. That's what it looks like to me. Is that a new one in Florida? Wow, that's a brand new one in Florida, just ignited all at one time. All at once at nights. Another new one. They're going to burn us down. It's our turn to burn this year. We're already at almost 2 million acres. Another one beside it. And then they cloud it out where I can't see anymore. Today is very cloudy. Can't see anything. This is live. I'm not seeing a heavy chemtrail operation off California today. Seems to be. None of this looks natural. I don't see all the fires in Canada this year, so maybe they'll give them a break. See what the radar is doing at this moment. Lots of energy. This energy can either create rain or dissipate it. We've seen it several times, in both ways. They can create floods or droughts at any time they want to. Now they control the weather 100%, every aspect. Not a drop of rain falls without these people's permission. It's like this energy off Texas is creating this. These droughts and floods are all on purpose. They're for a reason. massive flooding in this area, rainfall amounts, and dry everywhere else here. Truly evil people, my friends. But I want to share a video with you that's gotten incredible views on my page here. I am blown away. I copied this from a video. I'm going to show you part of it, but I've never had a video on YouTube get out like this in a very long time. It is truly incredible how it's jumped up. And welcome the new 87 subscribers. Hopefully they see the rest of my work. Just trying to bring awareness to what's going on. And the 14 people that disliked it, they're just living their illusions. I just commented the guy that didn't think this was true, but it is. Very true. Let's watch it. Thank you to the Warriors still with me at 16 minutes.
The truest words was from Nietzsche when he said that any man who knows too much can't fit in anywhere. And that's the curse of awareness. Once you start to delve underneath the surface, that's when you realize this whole world, it's not so simple. And you start to notice who people really are and the games they're playing. And that fake confidence, all the ulterior motives. And you realize this whole society, it's built on lies. And people, they're sheep. And once you see that, you can't unsee that. So you try and tell people, but they say to you, no, you're overreacting, you are crazy. So you stop talking, but you're still observing, you're still watching, but you know you don't belong anymore. And it's not because you think you're too good for anyone. No, it's because you've seen too much and you're watching everything, and now you know you can't go back to how it was anymore. And awareness, it isolates you. And it's the price of clarity. Because the crowds, they move away. But then at least you know who you are.
Yeah, folks, the price of awareness. It is quite a price that you pay. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who listen to these radio shows who have similar experiences. You go through that point where you become isolated. Because once you see, you can't unsee. It makes me wonder sometimes whether I even should do the work that I do, helping people see. Sometimes you have to wonder, are you better off not knowing?
I agree with Max. I wonder myself if I should be doing all this. I've been trying to bring awareness to the people for a very long time, and it has completely isolated me from the crowd. I look at them and I see mindless sheep while they burn our country down. People just think it's natural. It's an attack on humanity, Mother Nature, and the people of this world. Everything on TV is scripted. I'll let you go, my friends. I hope you understand why I make these videos. Just trying to bring awareness. It's the only reason. I'll put a link to Max's videos. People gets butt hurt when I talk about the president or anything like that, but they're just puppets being told what to do because they have dirt on them from the island. The island that's been there for over 100 years. Pinocchio talked about taking children to the island in 1939. Epstein was most likely just another curator. I didn't see that far. There was a big one in Naples. There's one by Coral Springs. They're going to burn our world down. And people are just going to sit on their butt and allow it to happen. Our politicians are weak. They got dirt on them and they don't want it out to the public. Massive ripples across California yesterday. That doesn't go anywhere. The machine is on. Incredible technologies. These people are the definition of evil, my friends. And I wish there was some way out of it. There's some more ripples that doesn't go anywhere. Machine is on. What's the temperatures up here? Yeah, it's cold in the 40s and 50s. Richmond, gonna be in the 80s. Macon, Georgia, been there many times. Gonna be in the upper 80s. Tampa, gonna be in the 80s. Cancun, probably a little cooler there. Yeah, almost 90s. See what Phoenix is gonna be. Almost 100. What are you doing, Phoenix? How y'all doing over there? Actually, a little bit cooler there. Commercial fishermen standing by. Thank you for all your time and patience. Commercial fishermen out.